Back, everybody, to Raw Live. I am Frankie J, your host, and with me, as always, is To. And happy Memorial Day to everybody. Thanks for all the people that sacrificed their lives so that we could be here live with you tonight on a Memorial Day special here with Raw Live. To, welcome back. What's going on? How has your weekend been?
Oh, it's great. This is one of the best Memorial Day weekends I've had in a long time, to be honest.
Yeah, because you drank vodka.
Well, I spent a lot of time with family, friends, excited for it's nothing more American to me than what you did this week.
Did you play some Hole of the Corn?
I did play cornhole and I won.
Did you win?
Shout out to the losers.
Shout out to the losers.
Jan, you know who
losers.
you are.
Came and played cornhole.
But no, like I was saying, nothing more American than riding down the open road
I don't know what you're talking about.
on a nice, what reminds you more of American than Eagles riding around on a Harley, any kind of bike in the open road?
Well, yeah, I guess it's gonna come out sooner or later. I bought a Harley.
There it is.
I bought.
I mean, look at it exciting. How can you hold it back?
Well, it was a long time in the making. I had to save and get my life affairs in order, and obviously, not having a woman in my life for 3 years that's a maniac, lunatic spender, and
They'll
pays
save.
for her 25 and 26-year-old kids for everything. I had a chance to put money in a piggy bank.
Slow down.
Yeah, and I bought myself a real Harley, and yeah, I saved up for it all by
Well,
myself.
that's exciting. I mean, that's American to me.
American made. It's the best bike ever built.
I don't even ride a bike, and I think that's badass, dude. That's sweet.
It's loud. It's a loud sucker too.
Well, that's a Harley.
It's loud. It's fast.
Should be loud.
Speed.
Loud pipes save lives.
Yep. 96 cubic inches of pure muscle and chrome. And don't
That's
look
what
at
she
it or
said.
touch it. I'm taking the passenger seat off because I don't want any mistakes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I don't want any toothbrushes left on my sink or shoes at the door and clothes hanging in my closet. Yeah, it's going to be a solo bike for a long time.
Yep.
I like riding and I'm going to ride. Last few bikes I had really weren't what I wanted. They were just something to fill the time until I got what I wanted, which is what I did. 2 days ago,
Nice.
I bought what I wanted.
So, what does America mean to you? What does Memorial Day mean to you?
You know, and I have to bring that up because everybody, especially the younger generation, they all think it's a celebration. It's really not. It's more of a memorial of all the people that sacrificed their lives to give them the freedom to even drink or have fun or party or whatever. I think that people lose grip on what the real meaning is.
Sure, but I mean, I also think it's good to realize what that meaning is and celebrate because of it. You can't always look, sad. I mean, you can be sad too if you want to, but
Well,
for me, I look and I say, "Wow, thank you for everything that you made possible, and that I can enjoy this and be able to do this." And the best part for me is just hanging around friends, family. Like I said,
Well, I think that's what
awesome.
it comes down to.
Good
Is
food,
food, family, getting together, enjoying your independence, your freedom. But there are people that just they don't get it. They just don't get it, and they treat it like just a few days off. Woohoo! Let's see what we can do. Get DOEs, and they act like idiots. And then you got 4th of July, which is celebrating independence. That's the celebration of the independence. That's where you should celebrate. So I kind of have my mixed emotions about both.
Yeah. Did you know that there's a South Memorial Day?
A South Memorial Day? What do you mean?
Yeah, that they celebrate a different Memorial Day at the end of April for the Confederate States. I didn't know that. I just learned that.
What
in really?
Nihil are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. Talking about how we celebrate in the 30th of April for the Confederate Army. I couldn't believe it.
And this is a guy coming from a guy with a Japanese sticker on his microphone.
Oh yeah, someone did slide that on there. Quick, take a picture of that.
Be very quick. Very quick.
Yeah, I don't know. I noticed they take a lot of pictures. You ever notice that?
Yeah. But I'm not out a lot. I limit my exposure.
So you're not even out a lot and you notice that?
Yes.
Imagine if you were out a lot.
Yeah, I'd probably be getting into fist fights. No, I'm kidding. No, I do got a couple announcements to make. I told Tio about this yesterday. The website is new now. It's rawlive.com with 2 W's. So rawlive.com. And the email is info@rawlive.com. And you can go there and see some of our past shows. I'm going to be updating it this week with some of Tio's reels from his Real Lawn group from Facebook.
Ooh.
And if you look in the fortune cookie ticker here, the email address and the website are there for you. And you can drop us a line there. If you have any questions about the show or any questions about past shows or want to be a guest on the show, let us know and we'll hit you up. Tio, what do you got?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for putting my info on there. I did put a couple new videos out on for lawn care and that. If anyone's interested, it'll be on there as well. Because Memorial Day is a nice time to get that mulch down, make your lawn look pretty, get those flowers in and everything. So people can take pictures of that lawn and be proud of it. That's what it's about here.
Yeah, but you get the weirdos that will walk by and you force them to
okay.
take their shoes off and walk on your lawn. I mean,
Oh,
if I'm
I don't
walking
force
by,
them. They
take your
want
shoes
to.
off.
They ask, Can I take my yes, you may.
Is
Like
it
I just
squishy?
laid down some kind of nice, red carpet or something. May I take my shoes? Heck yeah, you can. Please. Oh, I don't want to leave. Some of them say, yeah, I know. I get it.
It makes me think of that movie about it was a comedy movie about the Boston Red Sox. Drew Barrymore was in it, and Jimmy Fallon. He was a hardcore Boston season ticket holder, and his girl jumped over the outfield fence and ran in the grass. And the first question he asked her before the cops nabbed her was, "It mushy? Was the grass spongy?"
See, he gets it.
Yeah,
You
was it
understand.
spongy? I remember being a young kid and going to all the home Bills games, season tickets, and I always wanted to get on the field. Like, what does the AstroTurf feel like, right? And then finally, my friends and I got the nerve to go break in and hop the fence over at University of Buffalo. Before they became big, they had that one little stadium.
Mm-hmm.
They had a hill. They didn't even have seats. It was just a track and field and infield, but it was the hard turf. And we broke in one day to play tackle football. And my God, we all had brush burns that were like 13
it
inches
hurts.
long, inch deep. And I'm like, I don't get it. And you can hear
Yeah.
people running across the field like, dum, 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 dum.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
a
like those
platform.
old rollout greens that they used to use. Those, you would buy them as kid, or I don't know. I had one as kid. You would just with the hole in it, and you just roll it out and then put your little putt on it. But I mean, you get nasty brush burns on that stuff.
But your grass, you could sleep on it, right?
Oh yeah, it's cushiony. It's like a cloud. I would.
So if you
it's like a
pitch a
cloud.
10 on it, it would be nice.
Yeah, but then you block the sun out. I don't want that. No tents.
Yeah, you set a 10 up for a night. Yeah, yep. One night you wouldn't have a
Oh.
camp out. If your daughter comes to you and
Well,
says,
you have that in
"Let's
the
camp out
backyard.
one night."
We
Oh.
do. We do those in the back.
Oh, because you don't do the grass back there.
Business in the front, fun in the back.
So that's where the dog
That's your
shits
motto.
and- so you keep the dog shit and the fun in the back. And
Just in the
work hard.
back.
And the front yard is your domain.
Yes.
So you don't
So
want
it's all
kids playing your
about.
lawn.
Well,
what
they
it's all
do.
about.
It's hard. You can't tell kids not to play these days. I just thank God that they're outside
True.
at this point.
True that. True
So-
that. But if they get on your grass a little too hard, you probably do say
Yeah, oh
something.
yeah. There's no baseball or nothing like that going on.
Well, they're just kids. You're glad they're outside. So what if they're on your lawn?
We have a park real close.
Go to the park.
Go to the park.
It's like the Sandlot.
Built-in backstop. Play there.
Yeah, true. We used to
Yeah.
love having baseball diamonds. Remember Melot?
I
I could ride my bicycle a block, and we had like 5 baseball diamonds that were always together for Little League, so they
Yeah.
were nice.
Yeah. we did too.
We played tennis ball, baseball though.
Wiffle ball was my fun
Oh
in
my
the
God,
backyard.
wiffle ball was
many,
incredible.
many games of wiffle ball in my backyard. I might still have notebooks of home run derbies and stuff like that.
I used to keep track. What a
Oh
dork.
yeah, we were nuts. We'd play every day.
Now
I mean,
it's
we'd field
cornhole and-
teams almost. I mean, we'd have 12 kids.
Why don't we should do an outside show playing lawn darts if we could find someone that sells
Yeah, if anybody has
real
lawn darts.
the real ones.
Yeah.
From like the 70s
70s.
and 80s.
They're banned, I think.
Yeah, but we should get a set of them and see how it
Gotta
goes.
search garage sales.
Yeah, we should go garage sale hopping. We'll do a raw live.
It's another thing Memorial Day brings. Garage sales.
Yeah, I love garage sales. People sell things, and with me, the ability to haggle, I can get free. I mean, I get.
I mean, my wife's like, I'm like, let's start saving a little bit up so we have some cash for the garage sale. We don't need anything. You don't even know what you need until you see it. That's half
Yeah.
the fun.
You get there, you're like, I want those baseball cards.
I didn't even know I needed that.
I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
that hand blender egg thing because I might use it.
Holy crap! I used to have that game.
Get it.
That little computer. Remember those little computer football game? Oh my god!
Electronics.
If I saw that, I'd probably buy it.
Yeah, if it was in good condition, worth money. Bubble hockey. And then people sell things. You're like, they still sell VHS tapes, and you're like, what?
That's weird.
Yeah, I like book sales too because I like to read. I like when people
Books
sell
are fine.
books because you can say I'll give you $5 for like
50
20
cents.
of them.
Sure.
Yeah, and yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they're going to the curb anyways, and for free, say.
Or you could be a dirtball like I was one summer, and you wait for the garage sale weekends to end, and you go on
That's what I mean.
Craigslist and look at the ads for all the stuff at the curb that wasn't sold at the garage
Exactly.
sale.
So would you
And then
be a
just go
garage
clean
sale
up.
day one guy or a garage sale
Day
last
one
day?
to scout, don't buy
Ah.
anything, and then wait to and say when's your garage sale over? I'll try to get back before it ends. And
Yeah,
then
before
find
when's
out
your
what their
garbage day?
is. Yeah, when's your garbage day?
That should be your first question when you
Oh,
get
I
to a
don't know,
garage
sir.
sale.
Why are you asking that? Well, I don't
Hey.
know. I want to know what your garbage day is. You know,
Thanks for coming to my garage sale. Yep. When's your garbage day?
I mean, what a slap in the damn face to all the people that came out and paid money for shit, and then 2 days
I know.
later they toss it all to the curb.
Well, no
I've
one
always
wanted it.
wondered that.
They had their shot.
I guess, but
It's my dude.
It's still a slap in the face. Like, what happened if they didn't happen to like that one book stop and they let it sit there for one more day and nobody else bought it and they could have got it for free? That's bullshit.
I guess you got to jump on it. That's what's
There's
half
gotta be
fun about
laws
garage
against that.
sales.
There's got to be laws against that.
Wonder
I've
if
had
people
enough.
have, like I have nightmares about my lawn. I wonder if people have nightmares about failed garage sales. Like, I should have bought that.
Oh my
thing.
God, are people going to buy this
Oh
stuff?
my God, I didn't buy it.
There's a hole in it. I can't believe
Probably.
I bought it.
Oh,
I can't believe
did I
bought it.
overpay?
Oh my God, should I take it back? Do they do refunds?
Yeah, no refunds.
Why? Why can't they just give refunds?
I don't want you coming back.
There should be
It's bad enough. You had to know where I live.
No, there should be laws. There should be like a lemon law to garage sales.
Maybe it's illegal. Anyone ever think of that?
Well, yeah, you got
Negative. Where's Karen?
You're-
Karen,
you're
call the
sp- you're sp-
cops. Someone's having a garage sale.
You are supposed to have a permit when doing a garage sale.
See?
Oh, these people. These freaking people. Cheaters. Cheaters.
Wow. Just trying to make an extra buck.
Trying to make an extra buck here. We're selling some stuff. We're donating it later.
Yeah. So what else?
Look
What
at
else does Memorial Day remind you of?
High heat. A lot of heat. I don't do well in the sun. I go out for an hour and I feel like I've been out for 10. For me, I always keep low on the holidays. I like to stay home and just stay away from trouble. And I mean, I've got my partying in. I've done a lot of partying. I mean, I've partied. Okay, I've partied enough that you could stick the best blow in front of me from Miami from in 1982, and I would turn it down. So I'm done drinking. I don't party anymore. I don't care. I smoke some weed, and that's about it. And I stay in and just keep to myself and stay out of trouble.
Well, that's good. You know what's best for you.
Now I have myself a hog, and I can go out and drive by your house at midnight and crack the pipes and set up some.
And then
car
turn
alarms.
around at the dead end and do it all again.
Oh, I'll rip you up. I'm coming by your house like every friggin' day at like 10
cares?
a.m. right when you're sleeping. I'm gonna be like,
I don't even sleep.
Oh, it's gonna be so loud. I'm gonna back right in your driveway and just let it. I'm gonna crank on it like 10 times. Would you kill
What
me?
you can. No, I just blacktop my driveway.
What the hell does that got to do with anything?
Don't be doing no burnouts on my driveway.
I'm not gonna burn it. I'm not gonna waste a tire on you. I'm
I'll
gonna
race
just-
you with my RC car.
every day. Every day.
Bet
I'm
you
just
it
gonna
beats
show
you.
up. Yeah, okay. Every day I'm gonna show up at the same time and just rev my engine about 3 or 4 times just to let you know.
It's okay.
Maybe I'll take a lap around the lawn real
We got a
slowly.
car. I'll just have him pull out that little. Oh no, you got a bike. You can just go right up on the curb.
No, I can go
There's
on
no
the lawn. too.
stopping you.
I can go on the lawn.
I got an electric fence.
Oh, I don't care. I got rubber tires. I go right over that. And it's a Harley. Thing's loud.
You should have got a Honda. Ah!
Yes.
I'm so glad that you got that bike.
I needed a Harley. I
Gets him out of the house, peeps.
gets me out of the house, and it gets me in that mind frame that I finally, over the last few years, have overcome a lot. And not to mention, within the next 6 months, my book will be published and for sale. So that's another thing that's coming. The name of the book is Many Families, and the last word being lies. Many families, lies. Get it?
Yeah.
So that's
I'm
the
going to
name of
order
the
that
book.
book. Hope I get a signed copy.
So it'll be for sale. And if
I don't even know how to read. And I'm going to order. No, I do know how to read, but I'm going to order that book.
many families, and the last word being lies.
Many men. Me say many.
By Frankie J. Matthews. It's going to be pretty good. It's my first go at writing a book. I have enough material to carry on probably for another 6-7 books. I'm going to see how this first one goes. I got to get with a designer for the cover. And in the next 6 months, per contract, it should be published and on sale and being marketed throughout the social media platforms. So stay tuned.
A lot of things going on here with the show. Raw domain.
Yeah,
we got
rawlive.com. Info at rawlive.com. We got TO, we got me, we got the show core here, the talent, the soon to be syndicated live fireside show of the year, best show of the year. And it's only going to get better because we're going to start getting some guests in here, once in a while that bring value to the show and bring our spirits up and make it fun. Like that interview with the young man, the hockey player, that was a good one. That was fun.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good one. Good kid. I don't know.
We should touch base with him, follow up with him, and see what's up with him.
This week has been amazing.
Well, it's been a long week.
Weather's good.
We had a couple hiccups with technology here, with the downsize and new equipment, resetting up the studio in a way that we're actually in the same studio, but we're back on top of each other. The sound is better. It's all about how you present it, and we're working hard here at Raw Live to bring you a good show. 2 times a week, half-hour shows. There's no excuse not to make it. It's a half hour.
Please, and
we're funny.
Leave if you have show ideas or anything you'd like to hear us talk about, babble about, talk to you with. Please leave them in the comments. We're happy to read them. We read everything here. Yep. Leave them in the comments. Feel free. We encourage it.
And don't forget that in the fortune cookie ticker, after the show is done and published here on Fireside, you are able to click those links and go right to either the website or send us a message. What you thought of the show. If you have any questions about the show, anything that we could have added and didn't add, those are the kind of messages that we love to get. Feedback also. So that's very important to us. And I know that T.O. and I talk about that a lot, that we appreciate the feedback. It only makes us better, for you.
Yeah, no, definitely. You need feedback. That's how we all grow. Feedback. Hearing things, hearing different personalities, different opinions.
Feedback.
Can't always think that you're right. So as the older we get, the more hard-headed you become. But it's good to take in a little bit more every once in a while. Figure out what the heck's going on around here. Step outside, and you know what's funny? It doesn't matter what's going on when everybody's outside eating good food. Everyone's together. Everything's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I think isolation plays a big part in everything. Stop isolating people. Bring them all together. We're all fucking different. Who cares? Who cares?
Well, you got to remember too that a lot of, for me in particular, a lot of reasons I isolated was I needed to feel secure while I was detaching from a shit ton of people.
Oh, that's fine. You got to refine yourself. That's normal.
I had to get myself glued back together to be able to. I'm slowly getting out. Now that I got a motorcycle, I'm certain I'm gonna stop and get a Pepsi somewhere and get something to eat, and I'll run into people and start talking to people, making more friends. And
sure,
that's
others
why I
on
got
bikes.
the bike. Every time I hear a bike go by, I'm like, man, I gotta get one. I've been doing it for over a month. And when I had it delivered to my house, I was like, oh, it's here, it's real. And then the owners that sold it to me, they were crying. They had to take a last picture with it. It was like something special to them. And I was like, whoa, that's heavy. So I know it's the right bike, and it's blue like I wanted it to be. It's loud, it's fast, it's comfortable. And It's something I've been working towards.
Do Harley guys do like what Corvette guys do and wave at every Harley that passes? Do you guys do that too?
Bikers just have a thing where if they are passing each other, they just kind of think, hey,
Yeah, that's what we do. The wave
or they
outside.
point down to
That's
the
awesome.
ground.
I miss that. But
Yeah.
no, when you have something like that, like a Corvette or whatever you like, you definitely become attached to it. That's why you kind of laugh at sometimes at the used prices because people put all that work into it and they think
It's
it's
all
worth it.
emotion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the guy that was selling it to me, the original price. I mean, I told him right from the start.
Whatever. Yeah.
I'm not giving you that. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you right now, and you're not getting that.
But
And he
sure, a
didn't
lot
say
of it's
anything.
emotional. Yep.
But I said I appreciate the bike. It's been maintained, and well, I got it for $1,000 less, really, of what he was
Yeah.
asking.
What's it going to take to get off your hands today?
I'm like, I got cash right now. I'll give it to you. And he was like, sure. My other friend that came with me was like, whoa. I mean, he was kind of shocked. But
That's a good
all
deal.
they could do is say no. If they say no, I would say, well, okay, I'll give you this. I'll give you that. So I got the deal I wanted, had it delivered. It was freshly washed and cleaned.
I've seen it. Looks sweet. It's a nice bike. Proud of you. It's good. It's good to
Sweet.
it's good when friends of yours get things that they want, It's good to
Ugh,
support that and not
man.
shy away and
I've been wanting it
you know?
for
good.
so long. Like last night, I was laying in bed going, I still can't believe I got a Heritage Softail Classic out in my driveway. Like, it's 20 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, right. I'll never be able to get that. But it's funny because I make jokes about it, but in all seriousness, the women I've been with, they drain me, not only mentally, emotionally, but they drain me financially. I'm not able to save. And it took me only a few years of struggling and working towards it. And then finally the day came where I'm like, I can get a bike and my bills are paid and my credit's going up. And, all good things happen to those that work at it. So I'm having, if you want to say isolated, okay. But I got a lot done. I wrote a book.
Yeah.
I got on Dr. Phil 25 times. I've built this show up for us. So when you came back on, that would be sweet, which it is. I've researched, I read, I take notes, I
do the show 2 times a week.
I do the show. And so I am not isolating, I'm working. So it's like my own office. I work at my own pace. I have days where I sleep all day and I don't get up. I have days I don't feel good, but the next day I try to make it better.
That's all you can do. Stay positive. That's what it's all about.
But I mean, think about it. And it's funny because if you go back 3.5 years when we were first doing this together, when we had our falling out for obvious reasons, we weren't on the same page. My fault mostly. I told you my visions and what I was going to do and how I said, I will get on Dr. Phil. And you said, no, you won't. And I did 25 times.
25 times on Phil.
And I did tell you I would write a book. And you thought
it was full of published shit. Book.
You thought it was full of shit.
I'm so glad I don't tell you I'm going to do anything.
Yeah, because I don't want to get done. You can't even if you say I'll be over tonight and wait till next Monday.
I say I'm going to clean the garage, and sometimes I feel like I'm just walking back and forth doing nothing.
I said I would get a Harley, a nice one, not just a Buell or a Sportster. I was going to get myself a Harley. Okay,
looks nice.
One that if some hot snappy woman wants, if I let. I always carry an extra helmet.
Snappy and snippy. I don't like snippy. I like snappy.
There's only a certain kind of woman that goes on the back of a bike. And when you ride a motorcycle, you understand it. Okay? A woman that you don't have to tell them to stop squeezing the friggin' life out of you when there's a sissy bar behind them. Okay? There's women that know how to ride, and then there's women just, no. I'd rather just meet you some other day. But
I can't speak like I know. I've never ridden, but
it's a different culture.
I've been getting the itch.
I've been at bike rallies or you get pictures with nudes. It's secret
I'd buy one of them trikes and show up last.
Yeah, Can-Am Spider. If you got stuck, no one would help you.
Yeah, the Polaris.
Because you don't have a Harley. It's like the Harley Indian battle. If you have an Indian, you're a traitor on Harley.
Yeah.
Like I looked at a couple Indian bikes. I'm like, man, there's some nice Indians, but I'm like, no one would ride with me. Because all my friends that I know,
there's some nice bikes out there, but a Harley is just a Harley. I mean, that's American made. You loud,
Harley and Indian, they have the same engine, so they have some sort of like dispute that's been ongoing for years.
Oh, I got it.
that, yeah, it's like one of them. We came up with it first bullshit. I don't know the details, but no, I looked at a couple Indians, but I came back to the Softails because they're a big, heavy bike. They come with the saddlebags, a windshield that I can take off and put on if I want. It's got some LED lights that will strobe real nice at night. And these people took really good care of it. They gave me a whole journal like this thick, just full of everything they did. Oil change, wiped windshield, So, and all their work was done at a dealership that I'm actually familiar with. I was friends with some of the management there when I had a bike years ago. So It all kind of worked out that way. And it's mine now. And
sweet.
It goes on the road tomorrow morning. Actually, I got to go to DMV and turn in all my paperwork, get my plate, come home, slap it on, and wait till it's not 95 degrees out and go for a ride.
I mean, that's awesome.
I can't go riding when it's 90. It's just too hot.
No, it's hot. I'd go in the afternoon when the sun goes down. The bugs come out and they're all over your windshield.
Oh,
so I hated that in the vet.
You know what?
I just clean it, wax it, and then the stupid bugs. So I'd go early morning usually.
Yeah, it's better when it's cooler out because with the air cooled engines.
Oh yeah,
they run better. Obviously, when it's cooler out. When it's so hot, they just struggle. Anyone that's out riding in 90-degree heat, there's no way they're happy because they're not. I've done it, and
is it hot too, and all that leather too?
You got jeans and boots and gloves, and you got a huge motor in between your legs that's just frying hot, and you're sitting on pavement that's hot with beaming sun. I mean,
yeah, it's another reason why we love lawns.
So for me, my preference is, like you said, 3, 4 in the morning or early evening before the bugs come out and the sun's not in your face, and then you get that nice breeze. But I am picky, and then there's times when it's really cold that I like to go ride too. Put on a jacket and a hoodie.
Fall,
and go for a ride then too. So it's all fun. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it.
Yeah, there's nothing cooler than being on the open road. Like I said, that's awesome. Go country road, take me home. Oh. But anyway, I mean, go on a couple country roads. Forget about
the Gambler song.
Yeah, just ride.
Ride into the sunset. Boy.
Ride, Sally, ride. That's what I'd say.
Ride. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good dance song. Really good dance song.
You can dance to it if you want.
Well, we'll hold off on that. But it looks like we're gonna be running out of time here at CO. So, any last words that you'd like to share with the audience before we get going?
Just once again, thank you to the ones who have fought for us to enjoy what we have. Thank you very much. That's all I got to say. That's all that matters.
That's all you got. Well, I want to thank everybody here in the audience, outside the audience, YouTube, worldwide, who's ever watching, supporting our show. Again, our new website is rawlive.com with 2 W's, and email address info@rawlive.com. If you have any questions about the show or want to be on the show, by all means, hit us up, and we will be back.